Hello, Aquarius. We are taking a look at what your person thinks and feels about you at the time you're watching this video. So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you happen to be drawn to watch it is when it's meant for you. Not all of these messages here will resonate with you. So take what does resonate and leave the rest for someone else. We're going to start with this Hidden Truth Oracle and then we will jump into the tarot. Let's see what we have. How does Aquarius's person feel about Aquarius spirit? What are they thinking, feeling about the connection? What do they feel about Aquarius spirit? What are they thinking and feeling about Aquarius spirit? It says, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Not knowing what to do with this connection. It's time for me to heal now. Many of you may be in separation at this time. There's been some pain and hurt in the connection recently, and they're having a hard time letting you go. Says, I left you before you could leave me. This keeps coming out a lot. It's a self-sabotaging energy here, where they get scared of the connection. But they can't let you go. They're running from you a bit here, Aquarius. Let's see what we have. See what the tarot has to say. How does Aquarius's person feel about Aquarius spirit? What do they think about Aquarius? Four of Pentacles. So I feel like immediately my inclination was to say that they feel like you kind of want things a little bit your way. Okay. So whether or not this is their perception. Okay. So whether or not this is true, you'll need to, use your own discernment there. But they feel like you hold on a bit. You could be a little bit tight with your money a bit as well. They just feel like you're holding back in some way. Yeah, they feel like you're still going to hold on to this connection, but Three of Pentacles. They feel like there may have been a third party in your connection. I just feel like they feel a little bit of disconnect coming from you in an emotional way. But they may have also are thinking that there may have been a third party in this connection. Now, whether or not that's the truth, they are wondering how they're going to heal from this love that they have for you. It's intense for them. They don't really know how to handle it. They don't know what to think of you. Tell me more, Spirit. The Hierophant. So they feel like you they feel like you may seek counsel from someone, and that's why I'm picking up that they feel like maybe you're getting advised to leave them, okay? Like that they're not a great match for you. They feel like maybe your family and friends, or those who are like the mature people that you consult for advice, they feel like maybe you've been told to maybe leave them behind, that there's something wrong with this connection. But they also feel like maybe it would be helpful if you guys seek some kind of a counseling as well. So that's not going to be for everyone. But they really want to maybe think about talking to someone so that you guys can work together. They also are considering that for themselves. They know they have some things that they need to work through, perhaps their own jealousy in this connection. What else are they thinking and feeling about Aquarius here, Spirit? It's like they're trying to make sense of everything in this connection. Trying to understand you. 7 of Wands. So they feel like they have to kind of defend themselves to you. And they also feel like maybe you're a bit defensive at times too. That you guys feel like you have to like protect each other. It's like there's some kind of competitive nature between the two of you that they feel like they have to really hold their guard up against you in some way, or like defend their choices to you. It's like they can't completely let down their guard with you a bit. They just feel like they have to be on their toes with you. The Devil card is here. And, you know, this relationship, it may get toxic at times. There may be too much drinking. There could be too much eating. There could be too much partying going on between the two of you. There, you know, any number of issues that could come up in a relationship that's unbalanced. It's like, you know, maybe you spent too much money on vacation together. Something out of this relationship is not making you happy in some way. And they feel like it's sad because I do feel like they are kind of a little bit blaming you, Aquarius, for the toxicity in the connection. It's like they are understanding that they need to let go of whatever has happened between the two of you, but it's hard for them to forgive and let it go. It just keeps cropping up in their headspace. It's like they can't let it go, what has happened here. And I think you already know that about the situation. 6 of Wands. They do feel like you are stepping up into your power, though. You may have had your tail between your legs if you were caught in some kind of a third-party situation. Or, you know, they feel they feel that you are gaining strength in this connection, that you're like taking the upper hand a bit as well. Like I said, they feel very competitive with you. So they feel like maybe you have the upper hand at the moment, that you've like kind of are holding your head high with your shoulders back, and that you're not easily defeated or made to feel like you made a bad choice, or, you know, you may feel some remorse for how things have unfolded here, but you're not going to dwell on that negative energy. You're really stepping into your power here and wanting to move forward. And I feel like they sense that, you pulling away in that way, because even if they're not telling you that, energetically they feel like they need to really kind of like let you go quickly get over it, because it's something that they've maybe held on to for a little bit too long in this connection, that it's created more negativity and more toxicity. It's just generated more of these negative thought patterns for them, and they're not really, you know, it's okay to grieve a mistake in the relationship, grieve the loss in a relationship, but it's like they're holding on to it for a bit too long. So they're starting to realize that they need to do something about that it's become kind of this toxic, festering mess that's gotten a little bit too big for them to really handle in a healthy way. They know that they need to start trying to let it go. But yeah, their insecurities in this relationship may have really been what's driven one or both of you to cheat on each other, okay? So don't take it how it resonates for you. That's not going to be for everybody, and no judgment there at all. I just feel like somebody here is really just like holding on to their ego in this connection and really trying to defend their choices in a way that creates some static between the two of you. But I do feel like you're on the verge of peace in this connection. I feel like there's been a lot of lessons learned about keeping things in balance and learning to let go of some of this past, like things that have happened in the connection that have been maybe made you guys distrust each other in some way. I do feel like they are knowing that they need to let go and move forward. But it's been really, 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 really tough. This is a very stubborn person that you're dealing with here. They really took it really hard, whatever has happened in your connection. They may have tried to self-soothe with alcohol or an abundance of shopping, maybe even for some, where they were trying to make themselves feel better based on what's happened in the connection here, and it's created a lot of strife for them. And that's not to make you feel guilty, it's just trying to understand where they're coming from. I think it's easier for us to go, we'll just get over it. It's in the past, there's nothing I can do to change it. It's just taken a little bit longer for this person to really understand that not forgiving you has really created more problems for themselves than it's created. It hasn't really been worth it for them. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you guys. If it resonated with you, please hit the like button. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.